Tiger Woods isn't the only one in his family capable of making history on the golf course. His 15-year-old son, Charlie, pulled off his first hole-in-one on Sunday at the PNC Championship. And while it's usually Tiger who gets the glory, there was something almost more electrifying about this moment, because it wasn't just his achievement, it was Charlie's. And Tiger, the man who's had his share of big moments, couldn't hide his joy. In fact, he was more excited than if he'd made the hole-in-one himself. That was the thrill of a lifetime, to be able to share that moment with Charlie and see him make his first hole-in-one, Tiger said. It wasn't just about the shot. It wasn't just about the game. It was about the connection, the bond between father and son, the passing of the torch. Charlie Woods stepped up with a 7-iron, sending the ball flying 175 yards to the par 3 fourth hole at the Ritz-Carlton Club in Orlando. It was a perfect shot, nothing more, nothing less. Just the kind of thing you expect from someone who's been groomed to follow in his father's footsteps. But still a moment that will go down in the Woods family history. For Tiger, it's not just about the wins or the accolades. It's about these moments. These are the ones that make you stop and remember why you fell in love with the game in the first place. It was one of those moments in golf, a shot that seemed like a simple one at first glance, but was anything but. Charlie Woods, still carving out his own place in the vast world of golf, made one of those shots that only a few can truly appreciate. A perfect 7-iron. The ball cut through the air like a quiet promise of what's to come. It landed exactly where it needed to, yet in that split second, Charlie still didn't know it had gone in. The crowd around the green erupted. A wave of excitement rolled over them as fans on the other side of the hole raised their fingers. Some pointing down, signaling it had gone in, others lifting their fingers up, showing his score. The cameras confirmed what he hadn't seen, yet that moment would become a part of his story forever. "It was awesome having Dad there," Charlie said, the words coming out with that youthful excitement. "That was so much fun. It was just a perfect 7-iron, little cut in there. Of course, I never got to see it go in. That sucks. But that's all right." The game, though, is never that simple. That perfect shot, almost enough to carry them through, was overshadowed by Bernhard Langer's eagle putt from 18 feet, which sealed Team Woods' fate in a dramatic playoff. Yet in the end, the embrace between Woods and his son, followed by a playful shove, told you everything you needed to know. Golf, with all its highs and lows, is also about these small moments of connection, the ones that matter most. On the course, the murmurs were soft, like a quiet whisper, but the kind of whisper that can distract anyone. Something was happening. On the green to the right, to the left, in the shadows of the carefully manicured grass, what seemed like a certainty for some felt like a doubt for others, and until the screen lit up, it all just seemed like a distant echo. But when the confirmation came, the explosion was inevitable. "We had an idea, but we didn't know for sure until the TV confirmed it. And then we went nuts," Tiger Woods said, his voice filled with a mix of disbelief and joy. "I don't really know what we did, but we sure enjoyed it. It was an unbelievable moment." It was the 5th straight year that Tiger and his son Charlie were playing in the 36-hole tournament. And for the second time, they finished as runners-up. But unlike what many might expect, that finish didn't feel like defeat or frustration. It was the kind of runner-up finish that somehow felt like a win, because in the end, for Charlie Woods, the competition wasn't about the trophy or the ranking. Sometimes the real victory is something deeper, something you can't always put into words, something that transcends the stats. No doubt. "Number one," Charlie said, with the kind of confidence that comes from knowing exactly what you're talking about. Nothing even comes close. Those moments on the course when time seemed to stretch and compress at once were unforgettable. Not for the medal, not for the podium, but for the pure, genuine, and immense joy that revealed itself in a simple ace. Because sometimes, real golf isn't about the championship. It's about the moment.